So now the story is, I guess they did it, and it was, I think people can't handle, like, I think people have to admit to things sometimes. Maybe, I don't know if they did it or not, right? I don't know the true story. But if they didn't do it, and if it was some gangster hit and they got framed or whatever, which doesn't sound far-fetched because I was framed on a case too. You know, back in the days, I'm an exoneree, right? So I was framed on a case that had nothing to do with me. I was nowhere there, but the jury and everybody said I did it. He was there.
I was going there on it's a crazy story, just a side note.
Yeah.
Crazy story, while I was pulling up to go see him, I was on the freeway, I ran into Mike Conception. I told him, shout out to Mike Conception, that's my dog
Shout
too.
out to Mike Conception.
You know what I'm saying?
I love all these shout outs. I gotta look up all these shout outs you're saying.
These are all bosses. These are all
Mike
real
Conception,
bosses.
He runs entertainment.
Yeah, so yeah, I ran into him. He was like, yeah, free Rio too. So
Yeah, shout out to big OG Mike. Appreciate you, Mike. I'm free too. Them good blessed words, Mike. I'm free.
Yeah.
You know, so I appreciate
So you did time for something you didn't do.
I did time for something I didn't do. There was witnesses saying I did something knowing that I didn't do it. And then I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna tell this story right here. I've never even told this story. Right? I'm gonna give you the exclusive on this story.
What?
This story of me being an exoneree, bro. When I was fighting this case, bro, I ended up finding out who did the crime.
You did your own investigations.
I did my own investigations because the LAPD didn't do theirs. I did my own investigations and found out who did it. And when I found out who did it, the black man that did it looked nothing like me. He was black like this. So if the black man is black like this and you black people on the stand and white people in black, I get it, white people, fine. Say we all look alike, fine. But you black people mistaking me for someone that looks like this, I was like, you know what, come on with it. I'm fighting this all the way to the end, come on with it. You know what I mean? Because y'all are lying now. You guys are up there knowing you're lying to get money, right? So, you know, the game is deep. That's why you never know about cases. My mom questioned me about the case, like, Rio, I don't know, I did you do, you know, like type of thing, right?
Right, ruined your character, ruined your
your
persona too.
It can make people think,
Bruise
right?
your ego, yeah.
So as far as the Menendez brothers, I don't know the true story. There was a story floating around, but me understanding that I didn't do anything wrong and I still fought and I turned over the case. The jury said I was guilty. A year later, I turned up, the judge overturned the case. The judge seen it, overturned the case, so I didn't do 14 years. I did a year in the county fighting in sentencing mode.
Just learning about the system and...
It's horrible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm a kid from Beverly Hills. So,
yeah.
So imagine, you know what I'm saying? It's horrible to go through a system. So anybody sorry about you brothers from Compton, Watts, anywhere, I'm so sorry. Because you ain't got no shot. Like I had a shot. And it's tough. I'm being honest, and it's tough when you don't have the resources. I was blessed, thank you, Lord. I had the resources. Like if you don't have the resources of help, you're done. And that's why I say the Menendez brothers, I don't know the situation, but you know, if they're getting out, God bless knowing.